Happy Halloween! If you're watching this on the day I posted it, I'm posting it on Halloween. I hope you guys are having a fun and safe Halloween. Today I wanted to share with you a look at my favorite stuff from the month of October. And this ranges from clothes and accessories to some beauty items, home goods, tasty treats, multimedia, and at the very end I pop on a couple of mama picks, things that I love for my toddler. It's like, I can't get used to saying that. I'm like trying to not call her baby as much because we have a baby on the way coming, you know, just in a couple of months now. But it's hard because she's my baby, but she's so grown up. Anyway, yes, lots of fun things with a toddler. Anyway, so I'm gonna start with clothes and accessories. I don't actually have any like new accessories to share with you today. I feel like I've talked about my favorite bag, my favorite slippers, my favorite, you know, shoes. Like I still wear the same things year after year, and sometimes I'll repeat things that are favorites because that's who I am and that's what I like. Hold on, my dog wants to come in. All right, here you go. This is like the new norm. Winnie's like fast asleep on the couch or in her bed downstairs and I don't want to bother her. And I start filming and like 2 minutes into my video, I hear her like pawing at the door. She's like, I want to be in the video. She really just wants to get in the bed. Anyway, so I don't have actual like accessories to share with you today, but the clothing thing I'm going to talk about includes accessories if you want it to, and that is Stitch Fix. And I've talked about Stitch Fix. I think I talked about them in the spring. I started that this year. It's it's really however often you want it, but for me, it's a monthly clothing subscription service where you have a stylist and you can request certain things, and there's actually this really in-depth style quiz that you fill out to help your stylist understand what you're looking for, and then you can add a note for each month or each shipment, however often you set it up, detailing exactly what you're looking for. And they send you like 5 items, I think, and this can include accessories too. I chose to just do clothing because I'm pretty set on accessories. And you get the items, and then whatever you don't like, you send back in a prepaid shipping thing. And it's great for people like me who kind of need a few items to spice up their wardrobe a little bit and to change things up a bit, but really hate clothes shopping and picking things out. Like I can't. So to be honest, it's been hit or miss for me. I've had some really great boxes. I've had some really bad boxes where I've sent everything back. My stylists seem to change almost every month, so I'm not sure what that's about. I feel like when I finally like, maybe they like move on to a different venture or something, but then I have a new stylist and it doesn't work out. But anyway, specifically what I want to talk about today is they have a maternity line. So if you're pregnant like me and you're looking for a few pieces every month to, especially as with the seasons and as your body changes with pregnancy, it's kind of nice to get a couple new things throughout your pregnancy. I have since paused my subscription because I feel like now, I think I've gotten 3 maternity shipments in total. And now I feel like in addition to the clothes that I had left over from my pregnancy with Charlotte that I'm reusing, I have plenty and I don't need any more, but I still really enjoyed it. I had one box where I only kept one thing, but the other 2 boxes were great and I kept, I think, almost everything. And I've just had really good luck with it. I really, like I said, don't enjoy clothes shopping. I really don't. And I particularly don't enjoy shopping for maternity clothes. I just find it very difficult to find things that I like and that fit and that work, and I just don't have the patience. And honestly, I don't really have the time. I have a toddler who's now 22 months old who does not want to go clothes shopping. Like, I can barely get her to Target for like 15 minutes. So we don't do a lot of, shopping, and I don't have the patience for it either. I don't blame her. But like I said, I've had really good luck. The top and jeans I'm wearing today are from my latest shipment. I love, love, love them. I'd probably generally pair this top with skinny jeans, which I have, but I wanted to show you guys these jeans, and I took some pictures. They're not great. I took them right after I got ready and showered. My hair is wet and whatever, it's not great lighting, but I'll pop them in so you can see. It's just things that I can wear every day that are comfortable and fit me well and have been great. I've gotten some really, really great tops and bottoms, and that's mainly what I've wanted. I also got one great dress, 2 great dresses? At least one great dress that is really cool and something I would never have picked out for myself. I didn't pull that out of my closet, but I'll just show you some of the tops that I've already been loving and wearing. This top is newer from the last shipment, so I've only worn it a couple of times, and same with the jeans. But this top was in, I think, my first box that I got back more towards the beginning of the middle of the summer. It's by Daniel Rain, which is actually the brand of this top as well. And it's this beautiful flowy floral shirt. And I love this. I have used this so many times over the past few months when I need to look a little bit more pulled together. I haven't been really super comfortable in dresses, just for various reasons. So I've been preferring to wear pants and tops even when I'm going someplace nicer. And this just looks really pulled together and beautiful. And it's super comfortable. And I'm running hot, especially now that I'm approaching the 3rd trimester. Oh, I think I might actually technically be in it now. I think so. That has been great. And here's another one that came, I think, in one of my early fall, probably like one of the box before this last one, because I paused my shipments when we were in Utah, or I would have had 4 maternity shipments, I guess. But I really love this. I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but it's a very light kind of dove gray top with little white polka dots. This is totally my style. And the same kind of very easy to wear kind of fabric that doesn't hold on to wrinkles. I wash this in my washing machine and hang them up to dry, and they're so light that they don't take long to dry at all, and I don't have to like steam them or anything. They're great. And this one's a little see-through, so I wear a camisole under it. But these are great, easy to throw on tops that can really pull together an outfit and stuff that I wouldn't necessarily pick up off the rack for myself. But I love that somebody else did. And then one of the pairs of pants that have been so great for me are these really lightweight black capri pants, which I have worn to death this pregnancy. And they've just been so great when I want something a little bit more pulled together. I didn't bring them in there because it's kind of hard to show pants on the camera, but they're like a really lightweight a really lightweight material is what I want to say, that doesn't really wrinkle and is just so easy to wear and have been great. So I wanted to mention that in case any of you are pregnant and looking for some pieces to add to your wardrobe during your pregnancy, but you are like me and maybe you want some help and don't want to bother with shopping yourself. So I'll put a link below. It's a referral link, just so you guys know. I always disclose that in my description if things are referral or affiliate links. But it's a great service and just a fun thing. And I think I'll probably pick back up with it like mid next year when I'm, maybe 6 months postpartum and I want to kind of revamp my wardrobe a little bit again. I'll probably pick back up with Stitch Fix because I do like it. It's just a matter of finding the right stylist and making the right adjustments to your style quiz and being very specific in what you want each month. Wow, I talked about that for a long time, so let's move on. For beauty, I have a couple of kind of bath and body products that I picked up at Whole Foods. One that's new and one that's not at all new. This is new for me. This is the Andalou Naturals Clementine Ginger Shower Gel. I tend to cycle through different shower gels. I'm not like devoted to one brand when it comes to shower gel. And I do our main grocery shop at Whole Foods every week. So I'm there and I needed shower gel. So it's like, oh, look at theirs. And I actually really like this. And I'm curious to try the other scents. It's just a really nice shower gel. It doesn't dry out my skin. I've had super sensitive like body skin this pregnancy. It's non-GMO, superfood antioxidants, coconut water electrolytes, ultra hydrating aloe vera. It's really nice, and I really like it. It's a very refreshing scent. I'm a morning shower person. It kind of gets me invigorated for the day. And this, I can't remember if I've talked about this before, but this is actually my husband's favorite, but it's my favorite too because it smells good. And it's his body soap. I've been buying this for him for years. He's been using this for years. And it's Whole Foods brand, 85% organic triple French milled soap in the lemon verbena scent. They have 4 or 5 other scents as well, I believe. This is my favorite. It's just a classic lemon verbena. I think it's great on a man or woman, and it's a wonderful soap. It lasts a long time, it suds up great, and it's just really nice soap. So I wanted to mention that because I wasn't sure if I had or not. For home goods, I am all about the Mrs. Meyer's Clean Day products. I have been for years. I've mentioned them on favorites before, but come October, every year, at least since they've released this scent, and it's been around for at least a couple of years, I look forward to the apple cider scent so much, and I will use this through the holiday season. It is my favorite. I usually get their like kind of lemon verbena scent for the rest of the year, but this is the nicest fall, kind of early winter thing. If you do a lot of dishes and clean, or keep up with cleaning up your kitchen and stuff, and you're just smelling this stuff all the time, it's nice to have something nice smelling that's kind of seasonal. I know that kind of sounds silly to some people, but I am all about this stuff. So dish soap is great. I love this brand anyway, and just the apple cider is my favorite. I just love it. And then also the counter spray. This is what I use to wipe down my counters every night to spot clean them. I wipe down my counters like 5 times a day, to be honest, just with a damp sponge. But at night, after I've kind of cleaned everything up from dinner and the counters are clear, I'll go through with my Mrs. Meyer spray, and in the fall I'm using this one, the apple cider one, and I'll kind of, I'll clean the counters with this spray and a sponge. And then I have new kitchen counters, and my kitchen's finally done, you guys, finally. So I will have kitchen reveal video for you very soon. I don't know exactly when because I have to fit it in somewhere before or after my holiday gift guide, which is also coming up. But I want to get that up kind of sooner than later because I know people like to start thinking about their holiday shopping. But I will be doing kitchen reveal soon because it's finally done, like as of this week. But anyway, we have new quartz countertops that are white basically, and they show streaking. So it took me a little while to figure out how best to clean them without any streaks showing, because if I just clean with the spray and a sponge, you see some streaks, and I'm just a neat freak kind of. So what I found is I still do my same routine with the spray. Well, first I wipe down the counters just with a damp sponge to get off any, crumbs and stains and things, and then I go back with the spray and kind of buff the spray in with the sponge, and then before that really has a chance to dry, I'll go in with these Scotch-Brite reusable wipes. And these are very inexpensive. I get them at Target. I'm sure you can find them at grocery stores and other places as well. And the dry one, I just basically buff out the spray that I already applied to the counter, and once it dries completely clean, like no streaking. So that's kind of what I figured out for the quartz countertops, and I thought I'd just throw that in there if any of you guys were interested to know. Okay, so where am I? Multimedia. Yes, I read another book. Yay! My goal since summer has been to attempt to read 1 nonfiction and 1 fiction book a month. It is something that's been a priority for me, is to get back into reading. It's tough to make the time to read when there are other things that, you only have so much time, and there's other things you have to do. I can't just sit around and read a book while Charlotte naps. Most days I'm working and doing laundry and cleaning up while she naps too. And then at night I'm just really tired and I'm working on my project life and my memory keeping stuff, but I'm trying to squeeze in a little reading here and there. Well, the last couple of months I haven't been able to get in both a fiction and a nonfiction, but I'm happy to report I read another Brene Brown book. You guys are probably sick of me talking about Brene Brown. I'm just like kind of on a Brene Brown kick right now, and there's no kind of about it. But the book I read of hers from in October was The Gifts of Imperfection. Let go of who you think you're supposed to be and embrace who you are. I find her research and her stories that she shares and just her way of writing very inspiring, very motivating, very captivating, and just really speaks to me right now at this time in my life. Since I turned 30, I feel like I've really come into my own. I've really kind of figured out who I am and just been more, I don't know how to describe it. It's just been, you know, I don't know. I could do a whole video on that, I suppose. Or I don't know, it's a personal journey, you know, our life journey, figuring out who we are. That's part of life. But these books have just been great, and I really enjoyed this. This is a super, super quick read. It's really short, it has a lot of great anecdotes in it. It's good, I think, for people in a variety of life situations. Her work generally is. I mean, I can really only speak from my personal experience, but her work just helps me further embrace who I am. And every subsequent book I read of hers just brings me further along in that journey. So I can't recommend her things enough. Her work enough. So yeah, check her out. And I'm sure I've talked about this before, and this should come as no surprise, but how can I get to the end of October and not talk about Hocus Pocus? This has been one of my all-time favorite movies for, I don't know, 20 years? When did this even come out? A long time ago. I don't know if it was that long ago. Probably. I'm not young anymore. But somewhere upwards of 20 years, I'm guessing. I don't know when it was originally released. In the recent years, my mother-in-law and I have had a tradition of getting together to watch this because we both really enjoy it. Some people, I think you either really love this movie or you really just think it's dumb. So we're in the camp that we really love it. And it's one of our little traditions that we do every year. And we just actually watched it just a few days ago together, and it's just fun, and we laugh and we have fun like reciting some of the lines that we know by heart because we've seen it every year for, you know, so many years. But I would be remiss if I didn't include it because it definitely is a favorite, and it is like an annual favorite this time of year. Okay, tasty treats. One tasty treat I don't have to show you because I finished them, but I'll try to pop in a picture somewhere. They're the Trader Joe's Pumpkin JoJo's sandwich cookies. I think I'm saying that right. So Trader Joe's has their own version of basically Oreos or sandwich cookies. And sometimes I like them and sometimes I don't know. So I don't buy them that often, but I always buy a box of the Pumpkin JoJo's because they are so good. The pumpkin filling, it's like kind of almost a graham cracker cookie tasting a little bit, but the pumpkin filling in the middle is so good. It's not like sickeningly sweet. It has a very natural pumpkin flavor, and it's something I like pumpkin stuff this time of year, like, you know, most people do. I don't get like overly excited about it, but I do definitely indulge in more pumpkin treats this time of year, and that's one of the ones that I've really been enjoying this year. And just like one or two cookies, it's not gonna like break your calorie bank for the day, but it really is a nice treat. The other one, which I actually discovered last year, and I can't remember if I talked about or not, is the Little Secret Spiced Pumpkin Pie Dark Chocolate Pieces. These are basically like M&Ms. They're like candy, chocolate-coated candies. And they have other flavors as well I've never tried. Have I tried the peppermint? I feel like I might have tried the peppermint one at the holidays, but every fall they release their spiced pumpkin pie one. You guys, do not buy these if you have no self-control. Don't do it to yourself because they are so good. I find I have to actually like kind of portion them out and put the bag away before I eat them, or I will like eat half the bag in one sitting. They're that good. They're fair trade ingredients, no artificial colors or flavors, and they're just delicious, and they've got really nice spiced pumpkin flavor. with the dark chocolate. It's just a really nice combination. So I had to share my naughty little October treats with you in case you were interested. And these pumpkin things, they're not going to be in stores for very much longer. And I buy these, by the way, at Whole Foods. In fact, I got these buy one, get one 50% off. There was like a coupon on the packaging. I don't know if they still have that or not, but I'll probably end up linking their website below if you want to check them out. Okay. Yeah, oh, we got to the end of that. Okay, so this is the time where I'm going to talk about some of my favorite picks for Charlotte lately. Oh, I really need to wash this. And I think one of the items I've talked about, well, I'll talk about that first. This is the North Face, I can never remember how we pronounce this. Is it OSO or OSO fleece hoodie? I have bought these for her basically since she was born, generally at the Nordstrom anniversary sale because they're on a good deal. These are not inexpensive coats and toddlers grow fast. But I have found, I think since she's been born, I've had 3 for her because they seem to run a little bit longer in the sleeves and a little bit longer in the torso than some other jackets. And they are just nice quality. Do I think a toddler needs a North Face jacket? No, but I really like these for her. I like them for myself. I find that she can wear them generally for 2 seasons. They're my favorite spring fall coats for her. They're very warm and cozy, but they're, you know, small enough to be able to very safely and comfortably fit in the car seat with the 5-point harness. The hood is great because it actually stays on, just the way it's designed. It really kind of hugs the face, but not in a painful way. And Charlotte loves it too because they're so soft. So this is definitely a favorite that we continue to enjoy in these cooler seasons. And then if you guys watch me post, I don't post that often, but on Instagram stories, sometimes I share little hauls and things. And I think a few weeks ago, I posted a little Payless shoe haul I did for Charlotte of some Disney like shoes that I had bought for her because she finally moved out of a size 3 crib shoe. I know, forever. I mean, she's super tall, but she has tiny feet. And I had bought these shoes from Payless that were, actually some of them were on sale, and I showed them in a haul. Well, what do you know? She went from a size 3 to a size 5 in 2 weeks. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. By the time her size 3s were like, okay, it's time to put your new shoes on, the size 4s didn't fit. And I was like, oh, so we returned those. Luckily, I didn't, I was able to still return them. And I bought her these. Now, these were definitely not as cheap as the Payless ones. They were about twice as much. The Payless shoes I bought were like $20 and less, and these were, I think, $35 or $36. But wait, I wrote down what these are. They're the Nike Flex contact sneakers. I really like these for her because she's in the stage where she's starting to show interest in putting on and taking off her own shoes. Not only are these like really easy for her to walk in and they're comfortable and they're light, they're not heavy, which I think is important for toddlers who are still kind of getting their balance and getting really solid, especially under 2. She can actually, they're so light and easy that she can actually work on getting them on and off herself. Now, this is still very new for us. We're still going to get kind of in the beginning stages of this, but the Velcro is nice. They're a really good shoe. And yes, they're a little bit more expensive, but I'm happy to pay up for something that is really comfortable and easy for her to wear, and also easy for her to see like how it goes on and off. So I wanted to mention those because I really like these, and I'm actually I think they're on sale at Nordstrom right now. That's why I got them for that price instead of, I think they're usually more like $45 or something. But I got them for $35, I think. And I'm thinking of buying them in the next size up just to have them because I like them so much. And with Nordstrom, if she skips another size for some reason again, I know I can return them as long as she doesn't wear them anytime. I can return them. So yeah, that is all of my favorites from this month, you guys. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I picked out. Like I said, I am gearing up for my holiday gift guide to launch early next month, so early in November. I think I'll probably put up my November plan with me video first, so that will come up later this week if I get my act together. I try to do 2 videos a week. Sometimes it doesn't work out. Like last week, I just couldn't get to 2. But I'll try to do that, and then I'm hoping to launch right into my holiday gift guide. And that will be my traditional 3-part series where I will do, I kind of break them down by price range: stocking stuffers, $25 and less, kind of small sized items, little luxuries, $25 to $50, and then extravagant splurges of $50 plus. And then I'm also hoping, I can't promise, but I'm hoping to add a 4th guide this year, which isn't necessarily just for holiday shopping. It's kind of my picks from the year of toddler gifts, like my top, I don't know if it's going to be 5 or 10. I'll probably just keep it 10 or less toddler gifts. So that'll be at the very end. And so that content is coming up really soon. I've been working hard on kind of getting that all organized and put together for you. So hopefully I will have that content coming up early in November. So, you know, 'tis the season to start planning. And I'm just excited to share these things with you. I just love this time of year. It feels like we're really gearing up for the holidays now, and I'm just, can you tell I'm excited? I'm so excited. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. I'd love to know what some of your top picks from the last month were, if you care to share. I love it when you guys share with me those things too. And I will see you real soon. Thanks for watching, you guys. Take care.